Hi, I am Jazzie Carrington, and this is my show, What's Hot with Jazzie. I'm introducing you to the hottest, most innovative people around the nation, from pop culture entertainment to people making a difference in your community and mine, and everything in between. So let's get started with What's Hot with Jazzie. Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in to What's Hot with Jazzie. I'm your host this evening, Jazzie Carrington. And by now, many of you have seen the new movie, What Men Want, starring Taraji P. Henson. And today, we're gonna have this discussion on What's Hot with Jazzie. I am here with personal fitness trainers, but not only fitness trainers, but they're also lifestyle trainers. I am here with Grant Obodo, Alex Loudon, and also Eddie Clemens. And today, they're not only gonna talk to you about how you can get fit physically, but also how to get fit in your relationship. So sit back, relax, cause you're watching What's Hot with Jazzie. Hi everyone, welcome back to What's Hot with Jazzie. And I am here with the phenomenal fitness trainers and lifestyle trainers, Mr. Grant Obodo, Alex Loudon, and Eddie Clemens. And today we're gonna talk about what men really want. So how y'all feeling about that?
I feel pretty good. I'm feeling good.
They want to know.
Well, I'm so glad to have you guys here with me tonight. But before we get into that, I want to talk a little bit about what you do. You guys are literally a unit. You are some phenomenal, hardcore fitness trainers. You have many clients, a huge following. So, but what I love is that you don't just consider yourself fitness trainers, you also consider yourself lifestyle trainers. So tell me how that came about.
I guess I'll start off for myself mainly. It kind of started off once I joined with the gym that I'm at now, Prom, shout out Prom Institute. But
yes.
It started with Prom. Once I came aboard the team, Dez that's the owner, by the way. Dez had told us, we're not just doing this for the fitness aspect of things. Yes. We're doing this to build something grand for not just ourselves, but for the community, for the people that take their time to come to our gym to train with us, the people that dedicate their time and their money and their lifestyle towards us.
Wow.
We're doing this for like a life purpose.
Now, Alex, you're the general manager of Prime Fitness Gym.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, what made you get started and just really get into this journey of fitness and lifestyle training?
Got you. First I want to start off, thank you for having us.
Oh, you're welcome, my pleasure.
So my journey, I would say it started as a trainer. So I've been training for about 7 years. And I had gotten in contact with Dez just by seeing a need, because his growth is very rapid,
yes.
and it's due to the reason why. And the reason why, it's because we're trying our best and we're doing really good at it, at providing what we feel and believe to other people, and which is health and fitness.
Well, you know what? You guys are really awesome. I know Eddie here is actually one of your clients. And Eddie, how long have you been working with these guys?
So I've been a part of Prime, I would say 8 months. I've been
Wow.
a part of it. Yeah, I actually just moved back from Greensboro, and I was looking at and I saw what they put out on social media and
yes.
the progress that their clients actually put, and I said I want to be part of that.
Well, you guys are really hardcore trainers. So we're gonna just show you a little picture right now, just to give you a little taste of what you're gonna get at Prime Fitness. So there's a little picture there we're showing on the screen. Wow, you guys are really cut up. Well, speaking of that, I'm sure working in the gym, you meet a lot of young ladies.
Absolutely.
And
Yes.
that is true. Yes.
And I'm sure sometimes
you're probably a little bit of a therapist.
Yes. Yes.
And yes. And women definitely, Taraji P. Henson just started a movie called What Men Want. And I thought this would be great to sit down, especially with you guys, because you are trying to help people change their lifestyle, to get in shape physically, but also to get in shape within. And I love that. And I thought, what great way to have you guys sit down with us and you meet so many people, and let's talk about what men really want. So I have some questions for you that we're going to discuss. I'm going to go down the line. So we're going to let you break this down for us tonight, right here on What's Hot with Jazzie. Okay, so number one question I have, is food really a way to a man's heart?
It's really way too much. Depends on what you're cooking. I wouldn't say it is the key to a man's heart, but I would say it's one of the I don't know what term to use, but it's one of the key things, if you will.
Yes.
To kind of set yourself up on that totem pole, like, hey, like this woman right here is pretty legit.
Oh, Alex, what do you think about that?
So food wise, it is high up there. It is high up there.
Wow.
Because like guys, everybody in general, we have a lot of things going on in our lives. So it's like it's nothing like coming home to a good meal.
Wow.
Big facts.
So Andy, what's your take on that?
My take is that it's something that turns things from just being a regular relationship into something more. When you think about things that your mother has done for you, how she was able to cook a meal, you look at the person different and you might think of them as, oh, this person has had this wife quality or something.
Really?
That she'll be able to feed
I
myself,
hear,
feed my kids, things like feed our kids, hopefully, but something to look forward to.
We want to feed the children.
You're right.
But you know, ironically, I always felt like, is this really real or is this a little bit of a myth? But this is very enlightening, you guys. Well, my next question for you is, do men really care about if a woman has a lot of money or if she makes more money than he does?
That's a good question. I look at it like, nah, I don't feel like money should be an asset.
Wow.
To a true relationship. I feel like, true relationship comes within, right? Love and the other stuff that we're taught and kind of, experienced through life. I feel like money is just kind of one of the pieces of the puzzle that kind of holds it together, if that makes sense.
Wow. So, Alex, let me ask you, do you think that men are intimidated, though, by women who make more money than them?
So, I would say not men, but it would have to be something individual.
Yes.
So, and it's an insecurity in that man.
Yes.
So, it's almost like if I was married to a woman who had more money than I, or who made more money than myself, I wouldn't care, because at the end of the day, I would still be the alpha male.
Wow. Now, Annie, let me ask you. So, how important do you think, though, if you talked about family and children? Do men really want their wives to work when you have children?
I think that in today's time, it's one of the things where you want to put that on her. If she wants to work, great.
Yes.
If she doesn't want to work, it's okay, but we just got to figure this out between us. But then that all goes back to communication and being loving and being able to agree to disagree, but being able to communicate and be able to have those conversations.
Yes.
And I think that is the big part of that.
Well, now this is a really big one here. Okay. So we're going to talk about SEX. Okay. So how important, or how does a man, what's the difference between a woman who wants to wait and a woman who doesn't wait? Does a man look at the two differently when a woman is wanting to wait till marriage? Or if, the woman is okay with being in the moment. So how do you feel about that?
I would say this, in today's society,
yes,
it's not as common to find too many women that are are actually on the verge of saying, or on the actual path of saying that I'm celibate.
Wow.
There's not too many that you'll find. But however, if you do find one that is on that path, I mean, us as the males, we will obviously make that overall decision to say, hey, you know, I'm a stick buyer. I really feel like it's going to be worth it. Or, you know, if it's on some stuff where it's just like, hey, maybe that's not the person for me. Then
oh my God! You know what I mean? So you're gonna let her go?
I mean, it depends on
Are
the male.
you serious right now?
It depends on the male.
So Alex, I want to hear what you think. Grant just destroyed me.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna shoot you.
Hey. So I would answer that question. I used to go by, I have to test drive the car before I buy it. I used to go by that.
I just said today's society now.
I definitely used to go by that. However, I noticed that I want to be in a relationship and I want to have a relationship for the kids that I do want to have.
Yes.
And it's a pattern, it's a habit. Okay, I want to test drive it. Maybe that's a flaw in my system. So I now adopted not test driving, just going with the flow, actually making a friend and having that be my best friend.
Wow.
And then moving forward from there.
Well, let me ask you this, because Eddie, you know, I keep going back to you because you talk a lot about family. But what if the woman is a good woman? And what if she has all those qualities, but yet you guys are feeling it, you're feeling each other, and you end up not waiting? So do you judge her? Are you looking at her differently? Or are you saying, well, you know, this is too easy, I'm ready to move on to try to conquer something else?
So personally, when things like that happen, I think it's a very big thing of what you're looking to get out of the relationship.
Right.
A lot of times if you do go in saying, hey, I just want to do it for the sex, then the whole situation of it being taking 8 months or taking 8 days doesn't really faze people. And same with if it does take longer down the line of, oh, I do know this is a woman that I've grown to know, grown to actually care about. If it does take 8 days or 8 months, I don't think it really matters because that's someone you really do want to grow with.
Wow. So do you guys believe in soulmates?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. You know, I wasn't sure the answer I was going to get to that. So, why?
Little voice in the back of my head. Grant and I, on the way here, we were just talking about stuff like this, and it's the little voice in the back of my head, like always constantly saying, like,
no,
yes. I feel like, real quick, I feel like for me, yes, simply because I feel like I've, in a sense, gone through it. You know, they talk about high school sweethearts and your first love. And my first relationship was like one for the books. It was a long relationship, especially for me to be young and then coming up until now. It was a 9-year relationship, you know what I mean, with one person. And we genuinely, you know, liked each other for who we were. But although, you know, going off to school and things of that nature got in the way. But now kind of growing up and kind of seeing what's out here in a sense, it's just like it's no love like your first love. And we still kind of sometimes keep in contact, but nonetheless, it's just like you kind of see like, dang, I kind of know what this feels like versus being with somebody that you feel that it's not really genuine.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. So, Eddie, what's your take on that?
I think that everyone does have a soulmate out there, but I think sometimes people don't even find their soulmates.
I agree with that.
I think a lot of times
you settle.
You either settle or you or you stop looking or you just say, hey, this is fine. This is what my 8 things out of 10. I'm good right here. I don't need to find my 10 out of 10.
But don't you feel sometimes men tend to like to play it safe?
Absolutely.
Because I feel, now this is just my opinion, I just feel in today's society that people are not working as hard as they maybe did when our parents and things were growing up to secure the relationship, you know, went together to get her. She is the prize. And I just personally feel like I'm finding, not putting down online dating, but I've actually had people tell me now that there are actually not just men but women now who online and they don't want relationships. They want to get in, hey, get it on and get out. So, and I'm sure there are great men and women out here that still work hard, but I just feel like it's harder to find people who are working hard. Why do you think? Do you think maybe online dating has kind of shifted dating in these days?
I think yes, that has a lot to do with it. I think just in today's society with social media and all the music sometimes that we listen to and that they're putting out there for the generations to come to listen to.
Yes.
It's kind of falling off that path of love. It's more so just talking about, how to cope with like pain and anxiety and strange things
that's
like
deep.
that. Yeah, so it's just like
Yes.
people don't really cater to that nowadays. A lot of guys get with girls and it's like, I don't really need you. I'm all about money and bump love and all that. But I feel like, when you really truly meet somebody that you genuinely care for, that you're gonna do all you can. Like you said, the woman is a prize.
Now, I'm gonna ask you one last question. I think this is a good one because I think as women we think this: can a woman really change a man?
Unless he wants to be changed.
Not unless he wants to be changed.
Yes.
It depends on what she wants to change about him.
And as well, why would the woman want to change the man in the first place? Because she's obviously with him for what she saw, the first perception, the first sight.
Absolutely.
Right.
Why are you going to try to change that man?
Oh, that's
Right.
good.
Trying to get people to, a lot of times some women might say, oh, this guy does have ambition. I'm going to help him get to there. I think it's more of a helping versus rather than changing.
Wow.
That is very useful, very important to a relationship because, of course, you want to help each other grow.
Yes.
And I think that is something as well.
Well, I have to say, guys, this has been one fantastic conversation. This has been very enlightening. And I want to thank you guys for joining me on What's Hot with Jazzie.
Absolutely.
It's been my pleasure. I have truly enjoyed our conversation. And make sure that you look for Grant and Alex and Eddie. He's going to be working out right there at Prime Fitness. Now, tell us where people can come to come work out with you guys.
I can take that one, fellas. All right. So you can come find us at Prime Athletic Training and Fitness Institute in Durham, North Carolina. Address is 3738 Durham Chapel Hill Boulevard, Durham, North Carolina 27707. Our phone number is 919-908-6061. Grant, what's your IG?
IG, follow me at Grizzy, GRIZZ, 3 Y's, 2 underscores. I almost forgot that, but y'all got that.
And you can follow me at _King, KING, Clemens, CLEMONS.
And you can follow me at inspired by _Alex. I'm not going to spell that.
All right. I couldn't have said it better. Thank you again, guys. You're welcome so much. You are so welcome, guys. Thank you for coming and talking with us on What's Hot with Jazzie about what men really want. And I hope this has been a enlightening conversation for you also. And thank you again for watching What's Hot with Jazzie. I'm your host, Jazzie Carrington, and I'm out.